Ain't no strategy for looking death in the face, bro.
You're perhaps using these people for your own gain in regards to growing yourself.
I've never took a single penny off anybody disabled for 23 years. I've had humans who have lied about having cancer. Don't ever joke about an illness that's so severe, that's so heartbreaking when you're dealing with it daily, just to get a free training session. It's disgusting.
What's been your hardest person to train?
Myself.
London people are quite ignorant. I'll tell you what it is, bro. We think London is everything.
I hate social media.
Right.
Social media is the worst. If you're disabled and your disabilities, whatever, that doesn't allow you to walk properly, or you walk with a limp, you walk out there like Michael Jackson. You go and own it.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Jesus.
Stop it, man.
Right.
She's just a really good person, man. Me and her have chopped it up for years, and she's just a real genuine supporter, as is Javeno, Ben Shepherd, Craig David, the good people that have supported my stuff.
You promised me one thing. Shake my hand when I say this. When you need support, ask for it.
Got you, bro. 100%.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Promise you. Yes, guys, Javeno here, J7, Jiminy here. Listen, I'm here with my boy Shizzio. I've been looking to chat to him for, 6 months? You don't want to miss this one, guys. Me and my brother, we chop it up good. We talk about wonderful things. Tune in.
Shizzio bringing it back with the noise. Hoi oi, special MC, I'm back with the joy. Hoi oi, Shizzio bringing it back with the noise. And you bring me love, and you bring me joy. Hoi oi.
Yeah, can we do this? No apologies, think I'm gonna be a nuisance. Way back then was a dead. Okay, we are back, another episode. Love to everyone, the subscribers, everyone following, everyone, you know what I mean, just checking it out. Please hit that subscribe button. A lot of men just want the free thing, not really trying to press the button.
Subscribe, man, press the button.
I lie. Real amazing special guest in the building today. We've been talking for a while, and yeah, man, you know, like people think like social media is a bad place or it's a time that drains your energy. People like this gentleman here, for me, restore faith in humanity, restore faith in social media, you know, for real, bro. Javeno is in the building. How are you, sir?
It's about time, brother.
Bro, we've been
trying for a minute, haven't we?
We've been trying.
We're here.
Thank you so much. I mean, at least 6 months, if not longer. You're a busy man. First things first, the man is fucking hench, bro. Don't get it twisted, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm like, raw. I know my fair share of henchman, man, so big up yourself, bro. He's put me on the clock as well. He needs to get the train back.
I come here for you, you know.
Yeah, I love that.
I come here for you.
That's what I'm saying. But you can't come here and then go, bro, I have to go. I lie.
I was in the Uber for an hour.
It's true.
Oh, it was peak.
You came from far.
Yeah, man, for you though, but you're worth it, bro.
No, thank you.
I love what you do.
No.
I just want to big yourself up. Like, well, listen, while I got the time, what you're doing, it's honest, it's real, and the podcast thing's massive now. You're doing it the right way.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. That doesn't mean that you should start your own one. but we'll talk about that. Right. Born and bred where, sir? Let's just get a little base picture. I know you want to talk about what you're doing now, and we will. I promise you. I know you're a bit reluctant, but the people have to know the journey, cuz. Because your journey's immense.
The journey is simple. I'm a humble person.
Yes.
I'm a man that was born into a loving family.
Right, where?
I was born in Jamaica, a beautiful island called Jamaica.
Okay.
I was raised around love.
Right.
And my journeys took me here.
Yeah.
I'm grateful, I'm happy. I don't like, you know when you watch X Factor in Britain's Got Talent and you see somebody with a sob story.
Yeah.
And then you know it's going to be good.
Right.
I don't like going down that road.
But it doesn't have to be a sub story, does it? Or is it in your mind? When you look back, is it quite sad then? Because I don't know, innit?
Yeah.
The people don't know.
No, I just come from love.
Right.
But listen, my starting life was about cricket. Cricket was my first love, but it wasn't my true love. Cricket was all I ever wanted to do.
Okay.
Be a professional cricketer.
Put a pin in that. When did you come over to England then? Because I know you don't want to talk about too much.
Yeah.
When did you come over?
When I was 4.
Went over 4, yeah?
Okay, when I was 4.
Okay, and where in the UK did you settle?
Manchester.
Yeah.
That's why I'm a mank. That's why I hear the accent.
I'm a mank.
When I come up here, people think I'm from Birmingham. I think,
do you know what I thought that?
How?
I'm a bit ignorant, yeah.
You think I sound like a brummie?
No. London people are quite ignorant. I'll tell you what it is, bro. We think London is everything, right? And when you go past a certain point north, everyone's just north. Northern, which is the wrong attitude. I say it. When you start getting past like Milton Keynes and that, you just think, bro, North, man.
That's why I was like,
Ignorance.
He's not lying.
No, it's ignorance. But yeah, Manchester. Break down Manchester then. For those that don't know, growing up.
Manchester's a real city.
Right.
It's a real city that ain't afraid to tell you what it is.
Right.
And what I mean by that is there's parts of England where you can get away with portraying something that you're not. You can get away with portraying a character, a theme of something that you're really not. In Manchester, I've learnt the hard way. And what I mean by that is not by man on the road, not by any badness. I've learnt by elderly people, by disabled people.
Right.
When you're dealing with the clientele that I'm dealing with, they will call you out if you're being if you're not being genuine, if you're being arrogant, if you're being rude, if you're being not yourself, if you're showing anything that's not real. I'm lucky, and the reason why I say lucky, I think every human should be put in a position where, one, they get humbled, two, they get checked if they're not doing what they're supposed to do, and three, getting called out in a loving way.
Right.
And what I mean by that is an example. When I've got an elderly class full of grannies, man. They're wicked, amazing.
Yeah.
They're like, bro, there's Asian ladies, there's Caribbean ladies, the Irish, Scottish ladies. Just wonderful group of ladies. You would have seen them on my stories and stuff. Training for like nearly 20 years, like. I remember one of the first times I was training these people. Bear in mind, a lot of them have got dementia, Parkinson's, illnesses. If they're telling me about their dog who's not well and their annoying neighbour, and as humans, we don't listen too much. We're all guilty of it. How many times have you spoken to somebody and the conversation's done and you go, I don't even know what they just said.
Right.
Because you're too busy waiting to answer rather than actually taking in what someone's saying, you know what I mean? So as humans, we don't listen enough. I remember when I was younger, this Auntie Jen telling me about a dog, telling me about a sister, telling me about a daughter who's getting married in Scotland, and I didn't listen. 2 weeks later, she went, Jay, you remember when I was telling you about my dog? I was like, yeah. And she went, you don't remember, do you? And I went, she checked me, bro, in front of everybody.
When was this?
This was probably 16 years ago.
Right,
she checked me, and then from that, in front of everybody, she went, don't ever do that again. If someone's giving you the honour of listening to their story when they're expressing about their family members or a journey that they're going on, the least you can do is pay attention and take it in. And I felt, even though I wasn't a boy, I was younger, it made me feel this small, and it made me go, make sure I'm listening, make sure that I'm in the room, make sure that I'm listening to what people are saying, make sure I'm a part of the conversation.
But if you don't take it in for whatever reason, and you just don't want to hurt their feelings, perhaps, is that allowed? Is that permissible in your book?
It's not about hurting the feelings, it's about showing them the respect of listening to the words that are coming out of someone's mouth. That there is worth so much to a person. A person who, and you know what it is? When someone's not struggling, like the most of us, we're not struggling. We go through ups and downs, but we're not struggling.
Right.
So guess what? If you went, oh, Jay didn't listen to me. I went, oh, my brother Shiz didn't listen to what I said. It's not a big deal, but when someone's going through terminal cancer, when someone's only got 4 months left to live, and they're telling you about their last dreams and hopes, I'm gonna make sure I'm listening, bro, because that there is more important than anything else right now. Do you know what I mean? I know that's a bit dramatic, but that's my
reality.
world has forced me into that reality.
Where in Manny did you grow up? Sorry to go back, but I just want to get this timeline going.
I grew up in North Manchester. I grew up in.
Is it rough? Is it what is it?
I'm not doing this, Shiz. I'm not doing this, Shiz.
I'm trying to understand your
Everyone
don't talk about it.
But everyone's come from roughness and badness.
But there's levels of it.
I don't want. There's levels to it. It doesn't affect me. You know why?
Okay.
Because my mentality.
Yeah.
In England, we've got this thing now where I feel like it's a bit of a competition of who's come from the baddest area.
But I'm not doing it for that purpose.
No. But I'll tell you why. Too many men talk about it. Because guess what? The people that have come from anything bad, I'm so far away from that. I just want to talk about happiness and positivity.
But for argument's sake, if you came from the badness side and what you have achieved is so inspirational, could that not inspire others who are perhaps in the position of badness?
Yeah.
They could say, look what he came from.
What's
look
badness?
how hard I don't know what your perception of badness is. That's why I was just asking the question to gauge a rough picture.
But hear this.
But man's got his shield.
Well, listen, man.
His Spartan
I'll
shield.
tell you why though. Listen to this.
Yeah.
What's badness and what's strength? Hear what I'm saying.
Go on.
When I in the gym, I never ever post what I'm lifting, right?
Right.
So I've won gold medals, European Championship gold medals in powerlifting for Great Britain.
See,
I've
you don't
never,
want to tell man this.
but I don't post about these things. I'll tell you why.
Why?
You ought to see these gym guys that post up. I'm benching 170 kg. I'm deadlifting this, right? But guess what? If I say to you now on a warm up, I'm warming up on my bench press and I'm lifting whatever, that could be someone's PB.
Right.
So in effect, I'm making that person feel, if I feel like shit by saying, oh, I'm only warming up with 130 kg, where there's somebody watching that's gonna go, mate, I can't ever do that. So now when it comes to badness, a kid growing up in Iraq, their definition of badness is different from a kid growing up in Ilford, Essex.
Facts.
A kid growing up in Cheetham Mill, Moss Side, in North Manchester, their definition of badness might be different from a kid in Brixton or, you see what I'm saying? Where a kid that's growing up in a very well posh suburban area, their definition of badness might be getting told off by the lollipop man. It's still badness and still someone struggle. You see what I'm saying? And
Side note though, on the gym, you're saying you can make someone feel bad. You could, but think of that's a cup half empty mentality. Bear with me. Cup half full is like the people that you're inspiring. Like, look at the weights this man is lifting. He's a human. If he can lift that shit, I can lift that shit. If he's that hench, fam, I can be that hench. Because I tell you what now, I ain't been gym for time, right? But now I'm seeing you and I'm thinking, bro, she's got to fix up again. Do you get what I'm saying? So you have inspired me.
no, you got it wrong.
Okay.
I've inspired you with my energy, my motivation.
No, your henchness.
I'm not
Nothing else. Nothing that hurt, bro. Nothing else. You get me? That's the thing.
I'm not inspired because you don't know what I lift. So you don't know what I lift. So it's not because I'm telling you, it's energies that have motivated you,
Right.
not what I've lift. Because you don't know nothing about how much I lift.
Because you won't tell him, motherfucker. You get me?
Try it, he's not gonna let it go.
No, it's fine.
Yeah?
You don't want to talk about. Okay, can we talk about the cricket then? Because I do know that bit about you.
Cricket is.
You got into cricket.
Cricket was my love, man. Cricket. I'm a Caribbean boy. I'm Jamaican, so
Right.
cricket was our national sport.
Right.
It's not now because of shit.
Why is there not a Jamaican cricket team that's out there? Because in the World Cup and all that, I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing the West Indies, Curtly Ambrose,
do
and
you want
them
me to
man,
throw something?
Brian Lara.
Bro, don't let me flip this
Oh
table. like
shit!
that.
Oh no, love it. I'm just curious.
So the West Indies is all
of
the
it.
Jamaica.
Yeah, but shouldn't it just have
No, the way it's always been is the West Indies
Yeah.
cricket team.
Do you think that's wrong?
No.
No,
The
because
the West Indies cricket, because the islands are so small.
brother, Pakistan is small.
Get
India
out.
is small.
No, it's not, brother. You man have got all of that there.
What
Don't
do you
play.
mean, bro? What
Don't
are you
let me
talking
co-
about?
You get back in my
But
zone there. He's trying to throw me out.
all we need is about 15 players, bro. You man, do you get what I'm saying? That's a cheat code, bro.
No, it's not,
If
bro.
India and Pakistan combine, it's over.
Brother, India and Pakistan together is bigger than
Yeah.
the whole world.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah?
But you play cricket
Cricket, yeah.
properly, professionally. What are you, batsman, bowler?
I was a fast bowler. man.
Because you see me, I could do a googly, you know. I'm bad boy with the deuce stuff. I bowl the deuce stuff. I do that. It's over, fam.
Okay.
You get me?
Well,
You see how I come like that, bro?
We might have to test it out.
It's over for you, fam.
But you know, with cricket, cricket to me is, you know what it is, bro? I'm a learner.
Right.
Even now at my age, at my stage in my career, I'm always willing to learn. In cricket, I just learned so much from that sport.
Right.
I learned about discipline. I learned about dedication.
Yeah.
I learned about how to treat people. I learned about all of my principles are mine now. I learned that from cricket.
Side note, I've interviewed Imran Khan. You get me? World
Wicked,
Cup, you get me?
wicked,
Just wanna
wicked.
Add that little. You get me? Check that one. Okay, so then why do you stop the cricket then?
I just fell out of love with cricket.
How do you do that? You just said it's your everything.
It was my first love, but it wasn't my true love.
Okay.
You can love something. Your true love is something that you're meant to do.
Right.
And young people get confused by that. Cricket was my first love. Obsessed with it. That's
Right.
what made me into an athlete. it got to a point where I didn't get, without being boastful, I didn't get much out of being the best athlete. I didn't get joy, but it got to the point where every fitness test, every physical test, Javeno was going to win. If I win, Javeno was going to be the quickest, whatever it was.
Man's tired of winning.
It sounds ignorant, but I didn't get much from it.
Right.
I got more joy out of what I could do with other people. I got more joy, and I've always known it, bro.
Right.
Since I was 16, I've always known I don't get excited a lot. The only time I got really excited is not from even playing cricket. Even when we used to win games in cup finals, I'd be like that, you get me? I'd be like, yeah. But when I'm talking, you know that real excitement when you're screaming and you're jumping through the roof?
Right.
I got that when I got somebody else to achieve something fantastic.
Right. Side note, you said you visited Pakistan. We have to talk about that. You
No,
get me?
we're
'Cause
not.
why not?
No,
You
we're
went to
not
Rawalpindi. You went to the homeland, bro.
I did.
You
I'm
went
not-
there.
We're not talking about
What did you
cricket no
see?
more.
How was the belly, bro?
I went
Okay.
India. Belly was bad.
This is how I know if you're really hench. Can you handle the belly?
Nah, the belly
'Cause
was
you
bad.
see when that thing lands, woo!
Yeah, the belly was bad.
Yeah.
India was worse. I lived in India for 6 months.
You lived there?
Yeah, playing cricket, and the belly was, I was in Bangalore for 6 months.
Right.
Yeah, the food was mad.
What? Is this the street food? Are you watching the real?
The food was mad.
Are you watching the YouTube videos
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
man them out there?
Yeah, nah, I didn't see that though. This is what I'm saying. When I was in Bangalore, I didn't see no madness like that.
Right.
I just had, you know what it was, boy, I can't lie to you. I love Rogan Josh, and I had a Rogan Josh every night. I had my own chef. I was living the life, and
Right.
the cricket club gave me my own chef basically.
Right.
And every day, every night, he'd cook me like a healthy Rogan Josh.
Yeah, but that sounds fresh off
Yeah,
the
it
thing.
was,
That's different.
but it ended, I think I overdid it.
The Delhi belly hit. Okay,
Overdid
so
it.
you decide I'm gonna allow cricket. It's not giving you that fulfillment. Okay, so you said you found it when you first helped someone. Can you just bring us up to speed? How did that moment happen then?
I've trained disabled people
Right,
and disadvantaged people free.
right,
Never took a penny off them.
When did you first do that, sorry?
22 years.
right.
When I was 16 years old.
Can I ask why? What was the first trigger that in your
I
mind?
don't know.
You don't know.
I can tell you a story about it, but I've been asked this question 100 times. Have you got kids? Have you got any kids?
Yeah.
Words can't describe how much you love your kids.
Biggest facts anyone's ever said on this show.
So if you ever, I've got 2 little boys, right?
Right.
If somebody was to say to me now, describe how much I love my kids, I could write it down in a paragraph, and I look at that and I go, it doesn't do it justice, right? I believe in fate, I believe in gifts, and I believe in meant to be. Certain things were meant to be. So when I was 16, I ain't got nobody in my family with a disability that I know of.
Right.
When I was 16, a situation happened with a man called Ishmael, rest in peace, who's passed away. I told this so many times, bro, but I love telling it. And
Right.
I was coaching a cricket session with a group of young kids from like school and stuff, summer club. There was a park in Cheetham Hill, a place in Manchester called Cheetham Hill. And as we're playing here, I'm looking over to my left. I couldn't take my eyes off this family. And it was Ishmael and all his family, and this man was in his wheelchair, but he just wanted in. You ever see Wimbledon? And when the ball's getting licked and the man like this?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I couldn't take my eyes off him, man. So I went over to this family and I said to him, who is this man? I shouldn't have come over there. Little skinny 16-year-old kid with no reason. I should never have gone over there. I went over and I said, who is this man to you?
Sorry to interrupt. What was it in you that took you there? Do you
know.
put that to godly things? What do you put that
This
to?
is what I mean. I believe in fate, I believe in energy, and I just believe, because it's unexplainable to me.
Sure.
And that's why I know it's so powerful, because I can't explain how much I love my kids or my wife. But that's why I know it's the most powerful feeling. And this is one of them where I just couldn't take my eyes off this man. I knew I could give him something to smile about, man. I knew that I could. I wasn't scared. I've never been scared because I've never failed. What I mean by that is I've had so many situations where I've got no right to intervene in a family situation or event. But if I feel like I can give you a little bit of joy, I'm going to do it. And I don't hesitate. And the fact that I don't hesitate, that's why I believe that I'm meant to do what I do. I went over and I kind of batted up the family and I said, who is this man? And one person said, it's my uncle. Was it's my brother? So I just basically cussed him out and said, how dare you not get him involved? I said, you lot are having the greatest day. Sun's out, ice cream van. He wants in. Why are you lot not involving him? So I said, this is what we're going to do. He's called Ishmael. I rolled him over to the cricket wicket. I gave him a bat and I called the whole family over and I mixed him with my group of lads. So I think there was ended up being about 30 of us on this pitch. And I said, Ishmael's going to bat. I give him the bat. When I put the bat in this guy's hand, his whole demeanour, his aura changed. And I said, everyone's going to bowl at him. If he swings and he misses, nothing happens. If he swings and he hits the ball, everybody does one press up or one burpee. For 2 hours, we had the sickest game of cricket. And at the end of that game, his wife come over to me. She didn't speak no word of English. She gave me a big hug and she didn't let me go for about 10, 15 minutes. And I knew what that hug meant. And Ishmael spoke broken English and he said it's the first time in 15 years that he's felt alive. And that moment to me made me go, whatever made me go over, thank God that it came into me at that very moment. And I knew that that was what I was meant to do.
Do you think us as like humans or British culture, we don't step in enough?
Of course we don't.
Do you think
I'm embarrassed. My reason why listen, bro, I'm a weirdo, right? When I say to you that I'm a weirdo, is my energy is crazy because I understand gratitude, my bro.
Right.
I understand it, and the more humans, I'm embarrassed that we've lost the ability to just be kind, and the simple gift of every day being really thankful for. I'm talking breaking it down to the most basic, bro. Give me a hand. The fact that I can grab my brother's hand and do this, the fact that I can come here, I can wrap my arms around you, the fact that I can turn my head, I can stand up. The fact that I can pick up my phone, the fact that I can sit and cross my knees like my man there. Bro, I deal with people every day that everything I just said is a fantasy that will never happen. Is a vision that will never happen. I deal with people every day who have prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed that one day that they can open their arms and hug the mum and dad because their disability doesn't allow that. So when I'm dealing with people like that, I understand how grateful I am.
How much mental strength does that require from you?
More than you'll ever know.
Can you put that into words?
I'm in pain every day, fam. So this is my energy goes like this and this because even though my energy is like that because reality makes me feel grateful, but the other side of the coin is I'm in pain. I'm in real pain every day because doing what I do, you absorb what they're going through.
Right. If
your kids were ever touched wood to ever go into hospital or anything like that, every journey, every hospital appointment, every tear that the kid cries or that your person cries, every bit of that journey, your family members go through it. So when you got somebody who's dealing with a terminal illness or disability or a situation, best believe that the family members go through every single bit of that journey with him. And every single day, even though I've got wonderful, amazing clients that I train, some of the things that I've got to deal with, that this only works because I have to open up and take in what they give me.
Yeah.
And I have to use that pain to create something greater.
But I suppose that pain you can't show. Is it hard because you can't show that to people? Can you?
No, never.
You got energy about it. So then, where does that pain? Are you just holding that pain in? Are you compartmentalizing that? Do you let it go at the end of the day?
I use it.
Everything's energy, right?
Yeah.
Where does that energy go?
Bro, I use it.
Yeah.
I multiply it inside of me, and I get it out in something great. And I usually do that in performance. Yeah. So I've got a client recently who she's never been able to hug her dad. She's got a very severe disability. She's never been able to hug her dad properly. She can give a look or something, but she's because of her disability and she's so limited, she can't wrap her arms around her dad. Yeah. I found a way that she could do this. It was something that wasn't filmed. It was something that I didn't even think about recording. I found a way to do it. it was the most amazing thing just to see how much it meant to her. I'm lucky that I can hug my 2 kids every night.
Yeah.
Every day I see them, every day you can, that small gift of that human touch is so powerful. And sometimes when I'm reminded of the most beautiful things in this world that are so small and simple that we have every day, that because we have them every day, it becomes nothing. Some people haven't got that. So now, so when I got told and she told me and she expressed, bro, it hurt me so much inside. I said, all right then. Let me use whatever God's blessed me with to create something so powerful that pain, wrap it up, lift it out, send it back out there as something magical and amazing. And that came out in me designing the drill where she could fully wrap her arms around her dad.
Beautiful. Let me just take it back. So from that cricket moment, you then decide to do this full time. How do you take this into your career? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was. I'm all in. I don't hesitate into my decisions.
Right.
I don't hesitate into relationships. I don't hesitate into anything. I believe in gut feeling.
Right.
So this is something that I knew that was more powerful than cricket from way before I started going big into cricket. So when I made the decision to pack cricket in and do what I'm doing, I literally didn't hesitate. It was something that came very, very easy, and people used to always were a bit worried about me. Like, are you sure? I said, listen, I'm good. It's not about money for me. I know that what I've got, and I already said it when I was younger, and people thought I was being a bit boastful, and I never meant it in a boastful way. I just believe that I'm the best in the world at what I do, respectfully, because there's nobody in the world that does it the way I do it. And reason why I do it the way I do it is because I empty my soul into this, bro.
Right.
There's no gimmicks. There's no. I'm naked with it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't try and pretend to be nothing. And I think that's the message that I want to get to my people. My guys that I'm training with disabilities, a lot of people wear a mask and pretend to be something that you are. You're not. I want to say to them, look, I'm naked. This is fully me right now. And if they laugh and enjoy that and respect that and get motivated by that, they then become that. So if I'm saying to them, be unapologetically yourself. If you're in that wheelchair, rock it like a Ferrari. If you're disabled in your disabilities, whatever, that doesn't allow you to walk properly, or you walk with a limp, you walk out there like Michael Jackson. You go and own it. Rather than hide within your disability and hide behind your medication, hide behind your wheelchair, hide behind your walker. I say, fuck that. Just be who you are unapologetically. And the only way that message will come through is if they see the person leading doing exactly the same. That's what I try my best to do.
So what, you open up a centre, what do you do? Talk
Man, J7 is my place. It's
so you opened it shortly after that encounter there?
No.
Right.
This is years in the making. I worked for the council for many years, Manchester Council, doing basically similar to what I'm doing now.
Right.
But I created J7 about 15, 16 years ago in my mum's kitchen.
Right.
I've written it down on a piece of paper
Right.
of a place that I wanted to create where I hate gyms, right?
You hate what?
I hate gyms.
Why do you hate gyms?
A gym should be a place of love and encouragement rather than intimidation.
Right. So
I wanted to create a place where, bro, everybody was welcome. Where you could be an athlete, you could be my mum, my grandma, an elderly person, a pro athlete. We should all be able to be in the same room together without somebody getting intimidated or somebody feeling like they don't belong. So I wanted to create a place that wasn't on 2 floors and 3 floors in different rooms. I want to be able to walk in. If you're on the top floor, Shiz, I'm on the bottom floor, I can't vibe with you. I want to be able to, what's your name, bro? I want to walk in and be go like, yo, Shiz, what? Yo, you good energy vibes? Yeah. I'm then, yo, guys, and we're all together.
A community.
Yeah. Rather than, you know what I mean? So I've written J7 on a piece of paper, and then 9 years ago now, I think I've been open 9 or 10 years, when my son, I think it's 10 years when my son was born, Mason, my eldest.
Yeah.
I said I'm going to make that piece of paper come to reality, and I was in a very well-paid job at the council.
Right.
And I said, I believe in myself more than anything that anybody could pay me. And I wasn't worried about it working, because I know that if I put my heart and soul into what I'm doing, you can't not just take it. You can't not believe it. It's impossible not to believe, because there ain't nothing fake about nothing that I'm doing. You get people who start businesses and one, they don't fully believe in it, and two, they don't fully walk it and talk it. Every word that I've ever said, everything that I've ever done within my community of work has been the realest, most honest thing, and it's impossible not to kind of go, yeah, this is real. So I opened up, and now I've been open nearly 10 years, and it's brilliant.
Can I ask, what's the 7 about? Is that a special number for you? Because J7.
It's a weird, bro.
What's the relevance?
It's a number that's followed me, Shiz.
Right.
My first cricket kind of number that I ever got given in cricket was 7.
Right.
My wife's birthday, December the 7th. My son's birthday, January the 7th.
Okay, numerology.
When I went to India to play cricket, the number that I played for a team in Bangalore called Karnataka, the number that they give me, 7. It's a number that's
when you
followed
had
me.
Delhi Belly, it was on Sunday, the 7. You get me?
So I don't know if it's my lucky number, but it's a number that's just kind of come at me. Do you know what I mean?
I had to ask. You know what I'm saying? So your place is a gym,
Health centre.
right? It's not a gym. So
It's got a gym in it. But it's a health centre.
right. Okay. So I could go in and
Yeah.
train.
Yeah.
Okay. Because from my understanding, it looks like it's a place where you help people that need the help. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's a community centre.
So that's inside the
Yeah.
Right.
So basically, it's a community health centre gym.
Right.
People in the community can come and pay to use it, but anybody disabled, you get free PT and free gym. You don't ever have to pay anything.
Free PT and free gym.
100%.
Are you the PT, or have you got a team around you?
It's me and my colleague called James.
You see the skills that you inherently have. Can you actually teach that to people? Because you have a charisma. You have a way of designing certain things. I've seen you be very smart with certain ideas, from shopping to whatever it is. Those type of ideas, are they transferable skills?
I'll be honest.
It doesn't seem like
I'll be honest with you, but a couple of years ago, the plan was to try and franchise out.
Right.
And open up J7s all over the world, and it was a wonderful idea, but the problem that I hit was I do not know how to teach what I've got. Yeah. And I've realised the guy that I've got with me now, I thank God for him, and he's called James Badger, we call him, nickname Badger. It's about having a heart and understanding, having the ability to connect with humans, and it's not about how big your muscles are, it's not about your six-pack, it's not about your physique. James has just got a heart of gold, and when you've got a heart of gold and you care for somebody, you become quite ruthless in that love, if that makes sense. And it's the way I'll explain this now, right, is I'm hoping that me and you become friends for a long time, right?
We've been friends, come on, cuz.
But check this out.
Go on.
It's dangerous.
Why is it dangerous?
When I got love for you...
You're vulnerable, open.
When I got love for you, there's nothing I won't do to ensure that you're happy. So if you imagine you blew up and became fat, really big and out of shape and really unhealthy, and you came and sat with me and said, Jay, I'm ill, man. I'm on the verge of being really diagnosed with whatever, and I'm ill. I need to get in shape because I really want to be happy again. The minute you tell me that, there's nothing that you can do to stop me from getting you in shape. Because you're my guy, and I know that you deserve happiness, so you want to be healthy. So me, I'm willing to argue with you. I'm willing to put our friendship on the line in order for you to get healthy and happy. Because that's the commitment that I think we made as being friends. And if you say that you care for me and I say that I care for you, I've now got a duty of care to make sure that you become healthy. So when my disabled guys come in and we become friends first, real friends, and you tell me about the struggle of your family, the hurdles and the battles that you've had to fight for your whole life in your disability, I then go, cool, I'm going to get you in the best shape ever. I don't care about anything else because I actually genuinely care for you. I'm ruthless now with making sure that every time we train, we're going to create something amazing.
Who's keeping you happy and healthy though?
Me.
Do you feel like that's too much to take? So
Never.
Perhaps that should be a job. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like you're like John Wick out here. You're just doing a one-man army battle, and I don't know, is it chipping away at you? Is it taking
too much to lose, bro? I've got too many people depending on me.
That's what I mean, the pressure of that as well. You probably can't have a day off if you feel ill, or do you get what I'm saying? Like, we aren't getting any younger. Does any of that worry you? Do you get what I'm saying? You've got these people relying on you on a day-to-day basis. Like, if you don't show up, do you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to show up. Bro, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know why I'm good? Because like I said before, I'm reminded every day. Bro, I go home, my wife's Peng wife, 2 beautiful kids. Mum and dad are luckily still here with me.
Yeah.
My family members are healthy. I get 4 hours sleep every night, right? 4 or 5 hours maximum every night. I train every day for 2 hours. Even on my worst day, that's paradise for somebody else. I ain't got nothing to complain about.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to me looking after myself, I'm working it out. I'm not gonna lie, but you'll never see me struggling, because even on my worst struggle, at least I'm still able to do the things that I can do now.
Okay.
So I'm blessed.
So talk me through your day. You wake up at what time?
4:30.
4:30. Some would say that's not enough. Have you got some batteries in your bag or something?
No, 4:30.
Right, you're up at 4:30 and doing what? Training then?
No, I get up at 4:30 most mornings, and then the gym opens at 6. So there's a 6 o'clock class every morning. So I usually leave the house at 5:30, get to the gym. But on some days, I might get up at 4 and I might train at 5 before the gym opens. And then, and then there till about 7, 7:30 every night.
Right. And then balancing your time, how hard is that? Let's start with the family first.
Yeah,
You've got a family, you just said you've got a lovely family.
Yeah.
How is that your time that you're putting into others and perhaps...
I'm working it out, man. She's like, originally the first couple of years it was ridiculous. I was doing 85, 90 hours a week, and wifey got onto me a little bit.
Right.
And then rightfully so, and I've switched it up, and now I do have the every other Sunday off. I've worked Monday to Sunday usually. I do have every other Sunday off, and I'm trying my best to manage the family and the work for him, and that's what I'm really trying.
Some will say, obviously, there's only one you,
so
there's only, I suppose, there's a maximum number of people that you could actually help.
Yeah.
Does it get to a point, you know, you can't, I don't know, are you at a place where you have to turn people away, or how does it work? That must be very hard for you. With people that need your help.
You touched a nerve with that one, because I'm struggling at the moment with, I can't say no.
Right.
I can't say no. I've got, every single day I get thousands of messages from people around the world.
Right.
And I'm blessed that I can motivate people around the world with the stuff that I do. But as regards to physically training people, I train up to 25 to 30 people a week for free, disabled people, and so does my colleague James. And it's at the point now that we have got a big waiting list, but I still can't say no. I met somebody yesterday in a cafe, and it was impossible to say no. I met somebody in a cafe yesterday who came up to me, a wonderful lady, and her husband gave me a big hug, took a nice picture, and they didn't ask nothing. At first, they didn't ask for nothing, and then they went on to show me a picture of their daughter, who's severely disabled, who's blind, autistic, and deaf, 8 years old. I said, get her in on Monday. Because she's already checked, she's already asked, like, emailed, and she's had a response saying 6 months, and I said, don't worry about that, get her in on Monday. And bro, as long as I'm standing, as long as I'm breathing, as long as there's minutes in the day, you know when people say hours, as long as there's minutes in the day, I'm gonna try and fit you in, because in that minute, whether it's 10 minutes or 2 minutes, let me try and give you some energy, let me try and give you some love, let me try and give you something to want to come back and spend time with me and exercise. And if you do that and willing to do that, I believe that I can give you some happiness through exercise.
What I'm trying to get at is there must be a time where you physically cannot take on any more people.
But I'm there now.
Right.
I'm gonna find a way.
What is that way? Is there any way you can scale this, teach this? I suppose you have to maybe try and teach something, because I suppose it's a case-by-case thing. So what applies to one person is not going to apply. So you can't do a group thing, can you? I'm guessing you can't.
No, it's very difficult.
It's very one-to-one.
Yeah.
That must be very difficult for you.
The way we could fix this is I don't hire people anymore. So I used to have maybe 4 people at the gym. None of them are there no more because they don't get it. James, who's my right hand man now, he gets it. You'll never ever see me with my top off. You ain't gonna find a picture with me with my top off.
But I can see your hench anyway.
Allow it, man, allow it.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah,
bro,
but you're never gonna see me with my top off flexing my muscles because I'm not trying to sell sex.
Right.
Right? So my world of this gym, health, fitness, PT thing isn't like the typical world of flexing your muscles all the time and showing off your physique. It's about here. It's about actually looking deep into someone's soul, deep into someone's human, and just trying to add to that and make them feel more human and more valued. That doesn't come with the size of your bicep. That comes with the size of your heart and your ability to actually care for people. So I'm now on my lookout for somebody with not massive biceps,
Right.
with a massive heart, who understands. Because if you really care for somebody, your creativity will naturally start to flow.
Yeah.
And my next step is hopefully getting 1 or 2 people back in who fully get this.
Right.
Who understand that it's not your typical PT world where it's about you, your ego, what you can lift. It's about how big your heart is and actually seeing people for the beautiful humans that they are.
And then funding wise, it must be difficult. You're running this yourself. You're privately funded? Is it just the members' money?
The bills are barely paid, but
Right.
I'm not bothered. I've got somebody that I'm working with now that I'm trying to get funding for.
Right.
So hopefully, fingers crossed that I do get a bit of funding. That.
But it's not all roses, right? It's hard to run that business, right? Because you're helping people for free.
Yeah.
Are you worried then? Does it get to a point where you can't sustain this?
I'm
No.
not worried. I'm not worried, bro. Do you know why? I'm a really bad businessman, but I'm a fantastic human.
They say in business you can't have a heart. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm such a bad businessman, but I'm a fantastic human, and I'm proud to say that because I care about the people more than the profit.
Right.
And that's the reason why I generally think that I've been here for so long. That's why I think my business is and my work has gone so global, because I'm hoping that people see that I care more about the profit than the people.
But you ever thought to do like a GoFundMe or anything like that?
No,
but,
never.
But
People
why not?
Because I'm not begging nothing from nobody.
But that's not seen as begging though, because you're not taking the money for yourself. You're helping build this thing.
No,
do you get what I'm saying?
If I get funding one day to help me progress and do bits and bobs, that'd be great. But I'll never ask public members to go to. No,
But
it's never been my style. Shiz.
I hear you, but sometimes, do you get what I'm saying? Everyone's seeing your stories. You've got like 600,000 followers for argument's sake. If everyone put £1 in a month, yeah, or just £1, you get 600. Do you know what I mean? And everyone knows your heart is real.
I believe in fate. So what I believe, hopefully, what will happen, I will get funding for a couple of years to continue the work that I'm doing off maybe whoever. I've got a few people working on fundings for me, and I believe that it will come through, man, because it's honest and it's real, and I think the world needs it. The world's in a horrible place right now.
Horrible place.
Yeah, and my work, I believe, it just brings people together. It shows we're all vulnerable, and it just shows you that we're all the same. It's not about black or white. It's not about religion. It's not about anything. We're all going through human struggle. So I could have somebody who's going through terminal cancer. That person go through the same struggle as me and you. I mean that respectfully. Obviously, they're going through a different journey, but I mean, as humans, we all go through times in our life where we're stuck in the mud. We all go through times in life when we're full of joy. We all go through times in our life where we probably don't like ourselves. We don't feel a certain way. We're all just living this human struggle together. And I think my work, it just shows you that we're all human, man.
Are you a man of God?
I don't know. I believe in God.
Right.
I really, really believe in God. I don't go to church. My auntie would be so mad at that. My auntie, man, God rest her, she was a church woman.
Right.
She used to go to church every Sunday.
Okay. Because what I'm trying to get at is when you are dealing with all of these people, do you ever question why they are like this? Why is it them?
Yeah.
Why is it not any? Do you know what I'm saying? Those type of godly questions.
Bro, I've had to check myself on many occasions.
Right. Check yourself how? Elaborate, please.
I've had to check myself on occasions where I've said some stuff, bro, where I've had to go, nah, So I've got this lady, yeah. Beautiful Portuguese lady who's breast cancer. She's just a great mom. You know, when you see somebody who's just a fantastic parent. She thought she beat it. Came back. Didn't see her for a while. When she came in one day and she just want to come and say hello. And I looked at her and I said, "Where you been, auntie?" She went, yeah, you know, I know it's come back. And I went, yeah. She went, "Where you been?" And she went, "Oh yeah, just been doing a few bits." I said, "All right then, so I'll see you next week." And she went, "Yeah, you probably won't." That was her way of telling me, you know what I'm saying, that it was the cancer was in a bad place. And I remember just breaking down thinking, how is that fair, man? A woman who's just a wonderful human, a wonderful mum, and she's in this position where she's got this terminal illness. But yeah, there's people out there that live really bad, that are really bad humans, treat people horrible and nasty and take drugs and do all these things and live bad lives. But this wonderful woman who's just a fantastic example of what a human should be has had to go through this. And I remember just crying and sitting down, just questioning. I questioned everything, but I questioned humanity, I questioned religion, I questioned everything. And I remember I had to just say, snap out of it, and I said, you know what? Don't, because the more you question it, you start feeling sorry for yourself. And I remember going, it's not about me.
Right.
What can I do to make her experience now better in any way, shape or form? So the next time I do see you, let me think of doing one or two things to make you smile, laugh, and just forget about what you're actually going through. And that's what I mean about I've had to question a couple of times.
So do you kind of block that out then? Is that a chapter you don't want to open? Like, why?
Yeah, it's hard.
Is there too much pain behind that chapter?
Man. Yeah, because I've said it a few times, but I've had to look death in the face too many times.
Right.
And that's not a nice thing. There's no strategy. There's a strategy for most things, right? There's a strategy for getting in shape. There's a strategy for if you need to get more motivated or inspiration. There ain't no strategy for looking death in the face, bro. I've had to speak over the last 23 years of doing this. I've had to talk to too many people that have been given a countdown to when they're going to take their last breath. But yet they're cool. They're not running away from it. They've held it, they own it, and they ride it out like soldiers. And I've had to look them in the face, and it breaks you down inside, and there's no strategy for coping with that. You know what I mean? And that puts everything else into perspective. Everything. I guarantee any person that you speak to and you say, name me 5 hard challenges that you've had in your life. You ain't been told when you're going to die. You ain't been told that, yeah, you've got 6 months to spend with your kids. You've got 2, I spoke to somebody 3 weeks ago, 2 months left. It's only her and her mum. You got 2 months left with the woman who birthed you. They've not had them conversations, and there's no strategy for dealing with that. So the only thing I can do is be positive and create moments that live forever and will help people. Because I've got videos on my phone, bro. I'll show you. That I've never put onto social media, people who are going, and this is why I do it. This is why I do it. I remember, this was about 8 years ago. In the space of 3 months, I got 7 videos sent from people around the world, like, who are terminal, got terminal illnesses. They've chosen to watch my videos and watch my work because it's given them happiness, and that's how they want to remember humanity, of apparently people like me who are doing good things. And I think, you know what, if that's how powerful my thing is in giving people that kind of hope and that kind in your last leg of life, let me keep on creating them moments, because there's people all around the world that will be able to pull something from it, and that to me is enough.
Can I be honest? I've just met you, right? We speak, right? You come across as a very honest individual. It's like, you know, you say protect this man at all costs. That's what I'm thinking, right? Protect this man at all costs, right? My worry is you open your heart so much, yeah, and you're getting hit with things left, right, and center, and you're learning to compartmentalize this, and I'm genuinely worried about the toll it's taking you.
Yeah.
I'll be so real with you.
I'll be good.
To the point where you're holding it down, but everyone's human, my bro. How much weight is on your shoulders? Do you get me?
I keep on training.
You got a soldier mentality, yes. But I am just talking to you. I'm genuinely worried.
It's fam, I hear you, and many people have said that. I'm good.
Yeah.
When I say to you that I'm always going to be absorbent to struggle. Right, so when someone's going through struggle, I'm going to absorb it. I'm going to try, and if I can do something to help, I will. That's not going to change purely because there's so many people that are ill. There's so many people that are disabled, and bro, you know what? I feel like I'm in a privileged position, right? Do you know how privileged you are to be chosen? Think about that. Like people worry, like, you know when you get footballers or athletes and they moan about certain things that are going on, mate, you're in a privileged position that people have chosen to come and watch you. I'm in the most privileged position that people around the world, for some reason, have chosen me as their person of inspiration, their person to give them hope. So I look at that and go, all right then, I'm so blessed and grateful that you've chosen me. Now let me lead you into something that's gonna, if you've chosen me, let me not take that for granted and do something very, very special every single day.
You promised me one thing. Shake my hand when I say this. When you need support, you ask someone for it.
Definitely.
I feel like you've got so much pride. I got this. I just hope you have a support system that supports when you need. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm good. My family is good.
I hear you,
yeah.
but I can see you're very much, I got this, and you have got this. Amazing. But I just want, you promised me, I want you to promise
you.
When you need help and support, ask for it.
Got you, bro. 100%.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I promise you.
Yeah?
I promise you.
All right.
Promise me never to cut your hair.
But I don't know about that, bro. Man said, what did you say earlier? Your hair looks white.
Luxurious, man.
Luxurious, Jesus.
Yeah, man, your hair, I'll be like this all day.
Okay, so taking the videos online, what was the thought process behind that? Was it just social media is a thing?
Accident.
Right.
I hate social media.
Right.
Social media is the worst.
Right. How?
It's become a place, social media, where people post. You can be who you want. So how many times do you look at social media, right, and you see somebody who you go, you're not that happy in real life.
Facts.
Or you see couples posting videos and you go, you see he's laughing because he knows. Where you see couples and you go, used to hate each other, but you go online and, I'm with my baby, I love him. Mwah!
Yeah.
You thinking that? You know
what
I mean?
No one ever posts the
No
bad
one
things.
ever, yeah.
Right.
So I just hate it, man. I see people posting things and I'm going, that's not you. Like, it's literally, you people can just pretend to who be the one and then put it on socials. It's really bad. I didn't want to go on social media. My brother's he's wicked, man. He's a much better version of me.
Right.
He's clever. And I remember he said, you need to get on social media. And I went, nah.
Right.
Because if I'm helping somebody who's disadvantaged, the last thing I'm so involved. If I do something, I'm very present. I'm not thinking about my tripod or my mic. So I went, nah. And he went, you need to get on it. And I went, nah. And I battled him for ages. And then coincidentally, the very first session that went viral, I was doing my granny session with all these grannies. They call it the granny session. So people out there, I didn't name it the granny session. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
And she was in the gym and she was watching and she filmed and she put it out there. It went mad. And the amount of response I got from that was, oh my God, my grandma, my granddad would love to come to that session. And I went, oh my God, that one little clip has helped so many people. And so I thought, okay, let me try it in. So then I got one rule when I record, and I've done talks for TikTok and social and WhatsApp and stuff like that. Big talks where I'm in a room full of people and they want to know the mastery, the keys to making good content. And you got all these other guys that were like, you need to post this with this angle.
Yeah.
But my strategy has always been different. I don't give a damn. I press record and whatever the fuck comes out, and that's it.
Best way to be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, what I always try and do is, I don't care about how I look. That's why you see me on most of the time, I ain't got no shoes on, nah.
Hey, he's
You know
got
what I
some
mean?
expensive trainers.
No, they're not.
£30.
£30 Jack Jones. But the way I record is, bro, if I film something organic and
Yeah.
I capture something amazing, cool. I don't do take two. I just
Right.
press record.
Right.
That's why half the time you see it, I've got dusty knees, sweating my back out, dirty clothes. I said, I don't care. I said, it's organic. I said, if I record, and in that time that I press record, you see, I'm not bothered if someone's come out of frame. I don't care. And because I don't care, I generally think that comes across as just an organic moment. And I think that's what people like to see, just organic things that are real.
So do you go viral from the get-go? Are you just like...
No, I post, I seen something the other day and I said, I've been doing this for years. So basically it was someone talking about, I think Mr. Beast,
Right.
how he posted every day for 3 years.
Right.
I post every day.
Yeah.
I've done that for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
Every single day. I make that much content and my phone's got that much, I post every single day. But the reason why I posted every single day wasn't because of what people might think. It was, if I post so once I understood the joy that the videos were getting people and just people attaching themselves to people's stories and journeys and just getting real hope and joy from it. And the DMs that I was getting, I said every single day is an opportunity for me to make somebody happy. Whether that's 5 people or 500 people or 5 million people, I don't care. I don't care if the video gets 5 million views. I don't care if it gets 5 views. Them 5 people, if they've gotten some kind of joy from that and a reason to keep on living and improve and do whatever they want to do with their lives in a positive way, it's worth it.
The haters will say, this is not me asking it, but I've got to ask it, that you're perhaps using these people for your own gain in regards to growing yourself. Would you want to answer that question? Sorry to ask that question.
Yeah.
I feel embarrassed asking it, but you're sitting there, do you know what I mean?
Oh, you have to ask that question because it's only right. I train... The best way to answer that is you speak to the people that I train, right? And we're in a world where money is everyone's God. People worship money. And I don't really read comments, right? But every now and then you always have some idiot who puts something on social media. And I don't have to do anything because people will just attack him and rip him to shreds. People will put on there some of my things. He's only doing it because he's getting paid millions. He gets paid money, and he charges. Because I think in London, down there is mad. You get PTs that can charge £300 for a session.
Yeah.
It's insane. So you get people on TikTok and social media. Yeah, he's doing it because he's getting money, and then you always get somebody who knows my story who goes, he's done it free for 23 years. I've never took a single penny off anybody disabled for 23 years. So you can't ever tell me I'm doing this for my gain or anything like this. I'm in a privileged position where I've now become the leading disability trainer in the world. I'm very proud of that fact, but I'm more proud of the fact that, one, I do get to train people in my world, in my facility, but now I've got a voice that I can use to give people hope all around the world, and I'm a scream loud, bro.
I've seen like famous people, all of that commenting on you from Craig David to like how is that when you're just doing what you're doing and you're getting kind of praise from? Do you see them as just normal people, or how do you see this? Do you know what I mean?
They're normal.
Does it gash you?
I can get no.
Right.
I can give you a list, right? I've just dropped a book. I'm going to show you the book in a minute. Actually.
Where's the book, bro?
The book's in the bag,
Why all
bro.
this time we're gonna put it out here, bro?
Go get the
This
book
guy's
out.
mad, bro.
I know, man.
What's the matter with you?
I've forgotten now.
Come on, man. Bring the book out.
Forgotten,
Look at
bro.
this guy, you know, done just lost an hour.
It's
from-
not the real.
Oh
the
my
book.
God,
The books.
that's beautiful.
Well, listen.
Nah.
This is the fake book, though.
Nah,
This
it's the
is
real
the cover.
book. How you talking about?
Well, pretend it's the real one.
Bro, what's the matter with you?
I
Where's that,
know.
there or there? Come on, man.
I know.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Jesus.
Stop it, man. Yeah,
Right.
Michelle.
What? Did she quote this?
Yeah. Michelle. I know Michelle.
Huh?
I know her, man. She's good.
What do you mean you know her?
No,
man?
she's-
Hold on. What? Yo, on the back it says Michelle Pfeiffer. He's got a quote. Oh, what do you mean you know? Yeah, I know her. No. Stop the damn thing. How do you know her, bro?
See, shiz, man.
Scarface,
She's
you know.
this out.
Bruno Mars be
No, listen,
checking her
I've got.
on the lyrics.
With my work, there's a lot of big name people that have contacted me over the years and befriended me, and
Right.
really love what I do. I'm not the kind of person to go on social media and broadcast it.
You kind of have now. So
No.
you might as well spill the
So I
beans.
didn't do that. So that was the publisher. So when the book when we did the book deal, they went on my social media and they said we need quotes from people.
Of course.
Yeah. And they contacted people that I've spoken to over the years, Michelle being one of them. And she's just a really good person, man. Me and her have chopped it up for years, and she's just a real genuine supporter, as is Javeno, Ben Shepherd, Craig David, the good people that have supported my stuff.
Right.
And when it came to drop the book, they were all very willing to give me a quote, which I'm very grateful for.
But you see them as just normal people.
Yeah, 100%. No.
Can't we just holler them and say, listen, we need some funding here. We need some funding here, you get
Yeah.
me? We want to just
bro,
drop a little, you get me?
You know what's mad?
Yeah.
There's, like I said, with the book and those quotes from mega celebs,
Yeah.
I'm grateful and I'm thankful. I don't get gassed.
Right.
I get gassed when I see Amy lift her arm 2 inches. I get gassed when I see Josh get out of his wheelchair and he can simulate a run for 10 metres. I get gassed when I see Anne, who's had a stroke, and she's been trying to lift the stroke-affected arm for 6 months, and then finally we get to move it 2 inches on the table. I get gassed when I see Kira can walk 5 steps unaided.
Big up Kira, because I watched that. That's
Yeah.
someone I'm invested in.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
not going to lie, I'll be watching that story.
Those moments get me gassed.
Yes.
Because I look at them moments like you would look at Usain Bolt running 100 metres in the Olympics and he breaks the world record and everyone's gassed. I look at Kira doing that as just as powerful as Usain Bolt. I see when Fran is lifting a cup up and lifting the weights that she's lifting, and she's moving ahead for a cup. Everything that they do, I celebrate that like it's a World Cup final winning goal, because I genuinely feel like that with it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Can we talk about this book? What is it about? You are not your limits.
Yeah.
This is the what? This is the
And just
this is the prototype that I'm keeping, by the way.
but like, I'm gonna send you one.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna send you
I
one.
want it signed
Bro,
now,
I'm
brother.
gonna
You
send-
mad? But
this
I
is-
want the
I'm
prototype.
gonna send
Because
you.
you know, in 20 years, eBay. No, I'm joking.
But the book is, bro. You know what's mad as well? This is how weird I am, man. I don't like numbers. Yeah.
You love 7. How you mean?
No, I hate numbers. I see them watches. When people got them in the gym, I like this. I'm like this. Try to take.
Why?
I hate numbers.
But you're wearing a watch. How you
No,
mean?
but this is not numbers like
There's
that.
numbers on the
It's
watch.
not numbers like that.
Digital,
No
okay,
shit.
okay, digital.
Yeah, and you
Man's
know the
an
one.
analog
See,
man,
you
you
know
get
the
me?
guys that are doing the fucking the steps and the
Yeah,
calories,
right.
and I'm doing the class, and you see all like that. They're setting it to circuit training,
Yeah.
and they'll how many calories that they burn, and there's a lot. I hate it. It drives me mad.
Right.
So with the book. The book's gone to #1 in 5 categories in
So it's out now.
yeah, it's been out for a few months now.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do a book signing up here as well, and you just come to that.
Yeah, come on.
But it's gone to #1 in 5 categories on Amazon, and I've said to the publishers, don't tell me no numbers, as long as the
Just
book
tell me
is.
how much it's made.
No,
joking,
I see
joking. Just tell me how much money you made, baby. Huh?
As long as it's inspiring people and giving people hope around the world, it's
Yeah.
doing its job.
But what is it about in a nutshell?
The book is about it's about my story, but
Is this a true story then?
yeah, 100%. It's got everybody in it. So the whole part of the book was, I didn't want it to be, and to be honest, I'll tell you the truth, an exclusive on this.
Go on.
This is the second copy. The first edition of this, we didn't like it because I made it clear that I don't want it to be the Javeno show. I don't want it to be about me and me and me. I want it to be about the people that I've met in my time and their struggle, their overcoming their difficulties. And that's what's going to motivate people. I don't want it to be a full book on Javeno. I'm not the star of the show. I'm just the person orchestrating. Do you know what I'm saying? But like I said, this bit here, edit it. So this is the blag that they give me. You know what I mean? When you got to do the thing on your socials. So this isn't the book. This is a random book. They've just put the cover on it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I've forgotten to pack the real thing for you.
It's cool. You pardon me, but it's all
Yeah,
right.
I've forgotten to pack the real thing. But I'm gonna send you one, bro. 100%.
Okay. Says there on the back, I envisioned a place where anybody and everybody could come and train together. Young, old, black, white, Asian, professional athletes, complete beginners. A safe space where disabled and disadvantaged individuals to train and feel empowered.
Yeah.
Any human being would be welcome there. Anybody at all. This place would be all on one floor. It would only have one door. You need a fire exit, fam. FYI. It would only have one door to come in and go out, so everybody could interact and mingle. It would be a space where elderly people could be jamming to Elvis while a young man tries powerlifting for the first time and a person in a wheelchair nails their pull-ups. And it would be filled with positivity and a ridiculous amount of contagious love.
Yeah, man.
Have you fulfilled that dream, sir?
100% have.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm blessed.
Can you expand that dream?
I want to, and I'm gonna. I'll find a way, and it's exciting though because I don't know what that looks like at the moment, but
Right.
I'm gonna find a way, man, because I think the world really needs it.
What's been your hardest person to train?
Myself.
I can't even question that answer, man. Just threw a curveball.
Myself.
It's and then just thinking of new ways to train people. Are you always thinking in your head?
Always.
Yeah.
Always. And it's a matter of, that's the challenge for me. But the hardest person to train is myself. Training somebody with a disability, as long as you are breathing, as long as there's a centimetre of movement, I'm going to find something that you can do with that centimetre of movement. The hardest person to train is me, but not physically. Up here in just battling my own demons. And my own demons are not like other people's. My own demons is what you spoke about before when you nailed it, just looking after myself and making sure that, because I don't want to let nobody down, but I've learned, in the last couple of years, I've understood that in order for me to do what I'm doing to this massive level, I have to make sure that I don't break.
Yes, and
You know
that
what I mean?
does worry me.
Yeah.
You ever thought about therapy? Is that something for you or not?
It's not that deep, bro. What you mean, therapy?
Don't just to unload, innit? I don't know, bro. I've never done it, but people have sat here and, do you get me?
No, but it's not
I'm
that
just
deep.
worried about you piling up so much, bro.
Bro, it's,
And that is worrying me, bro.
but do you know when I get full, emotionally full and exhausted, do you know what empties that? I look at it like a big bowl of water, like a jug or a barrel, yeah? And you get, as humans, you get emotionally full.
Right.
Everybody does. You know what I mean? You get anxious and you get all these emotions, you get emotionally full. What really empties that for me is the happiness that filters through people's family, bro. Like, it's so refreshing. It's worth more than money. When I'm training somebody and we do something amazing, or you see somebody just... I had one of my girls the other day, one of my youngsters, who... She was in a bad place, man, and for the first, like... It's not about gains. You know, when people say bicep and gains and this and that. She was a recluse because of something really bad that happened to her. She didn't leave her bedroom for many years. For the first time, since she's 24, for the first time since she was, I think, 13, she went to the cinema with her girlfriends to watch a movie. That to me was the most amazing thing. That to me is gains. That to me is beast mode. She went to the cinema to watch the movie with the girls. That there empties everything for me. So when I get full emotionally and exhausted, when I see that kind of result, I just go, yes, it was all worth it. And then I fill back up again. When I create something again, that makes me feel great. And then it empties again. It's a nice combo.
Is it like a drug for you, chasing that moment of, I need to feel like that?
It's a responsibility that I cherish. I won't say it's a drug. It's just a responsibility.
That's the wrong word, actually, but
Yeah, no, it's not. But I just think it's a responsibility that I'm very grateful to have thrown upon me.
You said the gym was closed. Are you doing something to it? Okay.
I'm doing a refurb. We're doing a refurb, throwing a new bathroom in there, a new kitchen, liquor paint.
Right.
Bro, I'm a shit man. I'll be honest with you.
I don't think you are, mate.
No, bro.
If you're shit, man's fucked, bro.
Listen, I can't do nothing. I'm rubbish. My wife's better at these. I can't
At
paint.
what?
I can't do nothing, bro.
Yeah, but
Shiz, no.
someone's doing it, innit? The
Brother.
community's doing it, no?
Yeah. Taylor Wimpy are doing it for me. I'm very grateful.
So
I can't do nothing.
I
I can't build a shelf. I can't put a table
yeah,
up.
I beg to differ.
I
Yeah,
can't-
I'm the same.
I
But
can't
we've
do
all got
nothing.
our skill set, innit? And you obviously...
Yeah. I realise as well that I'm domestically weak as piss. I'm weak, bro. In the gym, I'm mega strong. Do you know, but like painting or, you know the Allen
Yeah,
keys?
right, yeah.
When you got to do the Allen key
it's
thing like that,
boring,
it kills, you know what I'm saying? It hurts your arm. Fam, every time I'm painting, if I have to do a paint job in the house, right, bet money the next day I've got a bad back. Because I'll be there like that, my wife will be there like that for 20 minutes, right, and she's calm and she's like, after 5 minutes, my shoulder's hurting.
Yeah, but it's like a different movement, isn't it?
Oh, boy, it's
Man's
pain.
used to you get me, them type of movement. Side note, I've just had a thought. I'm going to speak to DJ AG and maybe he can come down because he likes to DJ and bring
He's
a
coming,
community. He's got it sorted,
He's
okay.
coming on Sunday.
Oh, what, this Sunday?
Yeah.
That's
I
beautiful.
might have to cut this out, but he's one of
No,
my
it's fine.
first guests on my pod.
Okay.
Is that beef?
No,
Is that beef?
no, it's not beef. What do you mean? AG was here.
Yeah,
2
yeah,
weeks
that's what I'm
ago.
saying. But he's
he's there on the screen.
yeah, he's a.
No, lovely guy, bro.
He's
I'm all for this community, like.
coming on my pod on Sunday. This
Yeah,
Sunday.
man. The community-wise, I can see it would be lovely.
Yeah, definitely.
And I just had that
Listen,
thought.
he's a good guy.
Yeah.
And I love the work that he does, and I feel your hair looks sick in that bit.
Where?
I just see the glimpse of your hairs, it just distracted me, man. Look at
Come
him.
on, bro.
Like Cat Williams,
Silky.
bro.
I need a sponsorship, bro. You get me? Right, we do this thing where I ask AI to ask you some questions.
Go on.
So can we do that? And then you can be on your merry way, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
This is a bit, bro. You know what? I'm so glad I came. I feel like I know you. Me and you've been chatting for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, it's been amazing.
I appreciate you.
Don't be silly. I appreciate you, man. Come on, man. Right, this is AI. I haven't even read these. Sometimes it gets a bit controversial. If you don't want to answer them, swerve them. You might have answered half of these already. Don't know. Right. You give your time and training free to people with disabilities and illnesses, but do you ever feel people take advantage of your generosity?
100%, definitely.
How is that to handle it?
I'm not afraid to say I will put you in place if need be. So just because I do it for free, there still has to be a level of respect and communication if you're going to be late or if you can't make the session. And I've had people, oh my God, I've had many people who have blagged that they're disabled. They're not actually disabled to get it for free.
Really?
Yeah, and I've had people who are disabled who think it's okay just to not show up or not even inform you that they're not going to be. So people do sometimes take advantage of it.
And then how is that? Because you've got to, I presume, turn them away now.
It's awful, bro, because there's people that wanted that space,
Yeah.
that one space that you either lied about your disability and said that you're disabled. I've had people claim that they're severely disabled. They turn up and they're fully able-bodied, and you go,
That is a...
what you doing? And then they go, no, I've got, this is the most recent one, I've got cerebral palsy. And I'm like, can you, before your next session, can you bring me proof of your disability? You'd never hear from them ever again.
Is that like a special type of low?
It's
'Cause
bad, man.
when I'm hearing that, I'm thinking humanity's lost it, bro.
Yeah,
That's the other side of the coin.
It shows you how horrible some humans can be. I've had humans people who have lied about having cancer.
They've lied to you.
Yeah, touch wood, yeah,
All for what? For free training.
for a free training session.
And when you find out, how does that make you feel? You feel like
I thought usually
crushing them with those 24-inch biceps that I'm seeing, bro.
Usually I would, originally, when it first started happening, I was angry. But then it gets to a point where it's upsetting because
Yeah.
that's not something you should ever joke about.
For real.
Like, for real. Take away anything that don't ever joke about an illness that's so severe, that's so heartbreaking when you're dealing with it daily, just to get a free training session is disgusting.
Be honest, do you think the mainstream fitness industry exploits vulnerable people with false promises?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a lot of gimmicks, there's a lot of lies, and people like new and trendy. Doesn't matter if it works or not. As long as there's a trend and something that everyone's talking about, doesn't matter whether it works or not. People like it, and I think that the guys in marketing understand that.
A lot of influencers sell online training plans. Why do you think you've blown up while many of them are fading?
Because I think I'm praying that people just see an honest, genuine person who's not afraid to be vulnerable, but also not afraid to go as far as I need to go in order to give somebody who's disabled a happy experience, man, because I think they deserve it.
What's the fakest thing about the modern fitness world that you can't stand?
Sex and booty and biceps and semi-ons
And what about all them guys that are wearing tight things?
Them ones, listen.
Address them,
don't
look at me.
Yeah?
Address them.
Bro,
innit?
listen, I've said to you before, you don't see me flexing because it's not my thing. I just hate how sexualised everything is in the industry.
Yeah.
I think it's a really bad message that you're sending out. You got young kids now who think it's okay to have I'll never tell anybody how to dress. But some of the outfits that you're seeing these young girls wearing, but also the young boys, you've seen them wearing everything's just sexualised, and I think that's a naughty path to go down to. I don't think it does anything for someone's mental health. If anything, the sexualisation of the industry is just putting pressure on young girls and young boys to look a certain way. Exercise should be about a feeling, a sense of empowerment, rather than how you look. If you get obsessed with it at 10 years old and you're worried about not having abs at 10 years old or not having a booty at 10 years old, it's a very dark path that's ahead of you.
Do you think gyms that charge £50 to £100 a month are ripping people off compared to what you're doing at J7? How much do you charge a month, if you don't mind me asking?
20.
You charge £20 a month?
Yeah.
Okay, you need to sort that price out, bro. I don't know what 1967 prices you man are doing.
I don't know
what do you mean?
I don't see when people charge £50 to £100. I would never comment on anyone else's reason for their price, but
you charge £20 a month. Where in Manchester are you?
Blakely.
Where's that? I don't know.
Blakely's North Manchester.
Right.
Yeah.
You ever thought about relocating to perhaps the city centre or somewhere? No, you're happy there. You got no plans on moving.
I do want a bigger place, but it has to be in the north. It has to be accessible, bro. If I was to get a big place that was in Manchester city centre, I need to consider wheelchair users. I need to consider people who have got big disability vans. I need a place where you can pull up and walk in. I don't need you to pull up and get in an elevator, press a certain button, go to level 6.
Yeah, sure.
That doesn't work. So if I was somewhere in the north, and the thing is, the reason why I love the north is the north of Manchester. The people are different. The people are just wonderful. The energy, the kindness. I want my place to be embedded in that warm, friendly community.
So you'd never move to London?
Never.
Look at man's eyes. Oh, never. You never. If a man came to you and said, bro, here's a blank check. I need you down here.
When I say never, it's not about the money. London's fine, but anywhere's fine. It has to be accessible, as long as it's somewhere in London or Birmingham or where.
But your heart's in Manny though, innit?
Yeah, my heart's in Manny. But bro, if somebody came to me now with a blank check and said we want to open J7 all over the country, I'd be like, cool. But it can't be in a city centre where a kid in a disabled van, there's no space and you have to park over there.
Yeah, of course.
It has to be in a place where you pull up and walk in. That is so important to me that when my guys come to my place, you pull up, you get in. You pull up at the back door, you get your wheelchair come straight in. You pull up at the front door, your wheelchair comes straight in. Where and that's why a lot of people have backed away from gyms over the years, because they can't get in. Your wheelchair, they're not accessible. Yeah. Accessibility to me is vital.
You do have to up your prices though, FYI. Some critics say you use emotional stories to build your brand online. How do you respond to that?
Liars. They've never seen the videos properly.
What's one thing about disabled people's treatment in gyms that makes you furious? Bit of a weird one.
The way the way they get dehumanized, the way they get looked past, the way they get disrespected, the way they don't get valued. They are not. They're not. And disabled people. They're not a tool. They're not apparatus. They're humans. So treat them like humans. Don't disregard people and pity people. Feel sorry for people. Disabled people are not looking for sympathy or pity. They're just looking to be treated normal. And some mainstream gyms do lack in that department.
You're known for being positive, but what's the one negative stereotype about your work that really gets to you? No?
No, I can't think of nothing because I don't absorb negativity really, so.
Do you ever feel pressure to perform kindness for social media rather than just doing it privately?
No.
If you had to call out one well-known fitness influencer as a fraud, who would it be?
No one. I'm not into bad-mouthing people.
What's the funniest or most outrageous thing someone has ever done in one of your classes? We made him smile, folks. We love to see it. Is that camera getting him over the book? Yeah.
I've had a lot of funny things, man. I've had people fart, man. That's fun. That's always funny.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like a good fart? Do you know what I mean? Makes everybody laugh, innit? A little
better out than in.
Do you know what I mean?
Better out than in. You've got a background in cricket. What's crazier, a sports dressing room or a Manchester gym?
It's the worst question I've ever heard in my life.
AI, baby. If J7 was a religion, what would the commandments be? I like that one. We went from the shittest cooking to the best one.
The commandment. When you lot come to Manchester, you best know you coming to the gym.
Right.
Yeah. You coming to the gym.
Yeah, come on. I'd love to.
I'm gonna fuck you up. But,
don't like that, bro. Hey, I'm hench, you know. Hey, look, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I get busy, you know. Man, just you gotta keep it here.
Damn, shiz.
FYI, but anyway.
Okay.
But
damn. The commandment.
Yes.
When you walk into J7, there's one thing on the door before you even walk in, and this is the main commandment. To walk in, to come in J7, you must smile. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I love that. What's the most emotional breakdown you've witnessed mid-training session?
I've had people break down mid-session because even though you might laugh for a few minutes, the realisation might actually slap you back in the face and bring you to reality that you're dying and you may not have long left to live.
This question's so random. If I threw you into a Love Island villa for a week, how would you survive? That's so weird, fam. That's so weird,
that's
bro. What's the most ridiculous DM you've ever received since going viral?
I've received a lot of DMs, man, but I don't like talking about them because it's a personal one. But I've received wonderful, encouraging DMs. I've had Michelle Pfeiffer said she wanted to come and work at J7. I still don't believe her.
Have you ever met her?
No, but I speak to her regularly and she said it and I'm looking at it going, surely you don't mean that.
Right.
But that's a bit mad.
Michelle, what's going on? Pattern that interview though, still, you get me?
I'll try.
If the NHS gave you full a man's putting his shoes on, he's had enough, bruv. Hang in there, fam. But we're almost there, brother. Listen, this is if the NHS gave you full control of their fitness and rehabilitation programs, what would you ban instantly?
PTs who lack care, PTs who worship money rather than humans or actually performance.
Do you think your energy is natural or are you secretly overdosing on Red Bull before every class? You've got a lot of energy still.
Not one piece of Red Bull, yes sir.
Yeah. If you could put one politician through a J7 session, who would you pick and why?
Don't know.
I'll swerve that one. You give so much to others. Do you think the government is failing in areas you've had to step in?
Yes, definitely.
What's one inspirational moment in the fitness world that you think is actually fake or staged?
Don't know. That's a good one. I don't know.
Swerving it?
Swerve it.
You're known for helping people with disabilities, but what's the one most brutal, honest thing you've had to tell a client?
That they may not walk again, they may not run, but they can do something like that.
Are you kind of honest with your
No,
clients?
always.
Yeah.
You have to be, bro, because this is people's lives. You can't give people false statements, but you can always keep giving them hope.
If you weren't doing J7, what do you think? What path would you have gone down?
Animals.
Animals.
Well, yeah, we love animals, man. Me and my little boys love animals, obsessed with animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be working in a zoo I'd probably own a zoo.
Swear down.
Yeah, Black Tarzan.
That what?
Black Tarzan.
Black Tarzan. Jesus. Listen, I'm Tarzan, fam. Allow it, because the man trying to take my thing. Allow me in it, bro. Mowgli, you get me? What's the one motivational speaker line you absolutely can't stand hearing?
I don't know.
Has there ever been a moment when you almost walked away from J7 because you thought it was too much?
Never in a million years.
Be real. Do you think most gyms are designed more to make people feel bad about themselves than to actually get them healthy?
100%.
Quick fire questions, one word answer and we're done.
Go on.
Morning person or night owl?
Morning.
Coffee or protein shake?
Coffee.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
Pee.
What's the last thing you do before you go to bed?
Kiss my wife.
Push up or squats?
Push-ups.
Favorite cheat meal?
Pizza.
The most famous person in your phone?
Oh, it's that Shizzio.
Michelle. Gym music, hip hop or Afro beats?
Hip hop.
Funniest thing a client's ever said to you?
Nothing.
Have you ever faked a smile in a session?
No.
Would you rather train a politician or a celebrity?
Neither.
What's one exercise you secretly hate?
Bicep curls.
Allow it,
Stop
bro. Allow it. Cardio or weights?
Weights.
One word your friends would use to describe you.
Energy.
Your guilty pleasure TV show.
Disney Channel.
Your dream podcast guest.
Shizzio.
He's gassing me. Most embarrassing moment in the gym.
Shit myself.
Have you?
Yeah, multiple times.
Man said multiple
Yeah,
times.
when you deadlifting, sometimes you drop it. You drop a
Bro,
dukes.
you fell loud and deadlift, bro. What's man doing, fam? What's one thing you can't live without?
Family.
Best piece of advice you've ever been given?
Best piece of advice. Don't hide.
Worst piece of advice you've ever heard in fitness?
Beast mode.
What's your hidden talent outside of fitness?
Animals, like, yeah.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Malaysia.
Side note, do you ever go on holiday? Can you ever go away? Or you just constantly...
I book it in, and we do go away when there's a window.
Yeah, when there's a window. Your proudest career moment so far?
It's not happened yet.
Do you believe in rest days?
Yes, I do, but I don't do them. I do what I say, not what I do. I train every day for 2 hours, and I know I shouldn't, but 100% do believe in rest days.
Sorry to interrupt. If you could swap lives with one person for 24 hours, who would it be?
Shizzio.
Allow it, bro. Man just wants the haircut. Allow it, bro. You can't have it in it, bro. What the fuck, bro? You get me? What's your go-to dance move?
The bogle.
Jesus, the gods
Yeah.
don't. If you had to sum up yourself in one hashtag, what would it be?
Genuine, bro.
Any last message, sir? Because I know you're just pushing me, bro. You're pressurizing me, bro. You can't rush greatness, fam.
You can't.
But you get what I'm saying?
Any last message? Listen, anybody out there who has ever watched me or seen anything that I do, just keep on supporting. The message that I always say to people is just see people for humans and just give people a reason to smile if you can. Make people feel valued, make people feel safe, and just give people a real reason to enjoy being a human and feel human.
Last question. Do you think humanity is too far gone?
I think it just needs work. I'll never say it's too far gone. I just think if there's opportunities or windows, make people fix up, make people be kinder. It sounds really corny, but just be kind. Just be kind. And we're in a world now where there's too much badness. It's either people competing for who's the baddest, people competing who's the funniest. Just be kind. If you're kind, then that spreads more than any other emotion.
Javeno,
Kindness.
It's been an absolute pleasure, sir.
Brother, thank you so much.
Long may it continue. Sit down, bro. I ain't finished, bro. Man do a Jerry Springer speech.
Sorry,
to get me,
sorry.
bro. Man just wants to get out the door. Listen, it's been an absolute pleasure. I can actually feel the radiance, your aura, whatever you want to call it. I can feel it. Long may it continue. There's been many a nights that even I've watched your video and you've inspired me. So keep on going. I believe there's a God. I believe He's watching. So long may this continue. Don't stop. But if it does get too much, please reach out to anybody, myself included. And I genuinely mean that, because you are doing God's work here on earth. The book is out now. You are not your limit.
Go buy it.
It's out now. I'm keeping this one. Javeno is love and respect, sir.
Thank you, my
Thank
brother.
you so much, man. We out.
Thank you,
Peace.
bro.
Peace.
Bro,
Peace.
I love you to death, man. We
Come
need to
on,
do that
come on,
again.
come on.